afraid of a lot of things. Some things really trivial and unimportant, and some things that could affect my entire life. I'm afraid of spiders. I'm afraid of dying. I'm afraid of loud noises. I'm afraid my dad will never find a job. I'm afraid of Michael Myers, the guy with the white face. I'm afraid my parents could potentially lose their house. I'm afraid of icebergs. I'm afraid of masks and costumes. I'm afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of my parents dying. I'm afraid of my best friends dying. I'm scared that I will never be loved. I'm afraid I'll never find love. I'm afraid to die alone. I'm afraid I'll never be able to be my own person and be independent. I'm afraid I will fail at my job. I'm afraid I won't succeed and live up to what they expect. I'm afraid to make mistakes. I'm afraid I will die in an airplane crash. I'm afraid of Slipknot. I'm afraid of mosh pits. I'm afraid of the ocean. I'm afraid of war. I'm afraid of natural disasters. I'm afraid I'll never get over these fears. I'm afraid I will never stop being ignorant to what's going on in this world. I refuse to watch the news. I refuse to listen to things that are going on in this world that could potentially affect my life and the entire world. I like to be ignorant. And I'm still afraid. I'm afraid I'll never be happy with myself. I'm afraid I'll never think I'm attractive. I'm afraid of scary movies. I'm afraid someone's gonna break into my house at night. I'm afraid I'll never get to go to the places that I want to go. I'm afraid I'll never get married. I'm afraid I'll spend my money and not save it. I'm afraid this economy will never get better. I'm afraid about the doubts I have in my faith. I'm afraid I don't know what I believe anymore. I'm afraid the world will end while I'm still alive. I'm afraid of so many things that this isn't even beginning to scratch the surface. What are you afraid of?